He's making a case for deep space. President Obama, if that's his real name, announced the United States is partnering with private companies to send humans to Mars and back by the 2030s. I'll be about 47 by then. The president writes that the space program, quote, represents an essential part of our character, curiosity and exploration, innovation and ingenuity, pushing the boundaries of what's possible and doing it before anybody else. Obama noted that, like the space race of the 60s, the leap to Mars will inevitably lead to technological advances in energy, medicine, and artificial intelligence. Yes, that. So far, it's reaped many benefits. Look at what my robot can do. I'll say one thing, that stunt took balls. It did. It was a ball pit. You needed the balls to do that. All right, Shelby, is it worth it? We know there's nothing fun on Mars.
Well, this is a tough question.
Yes.
Our space program has done a lot of great things.
I know.
We have Velcro because of the space program.
That's true.
Is it worth it? That's a really tough question to ask. I think Obama's probably just so over this election, he's already thinking about ways to just get the hell out of the.
He's going to get a vacation home on Mars. That's what this is about, Larry. Look, Larry, I believe that we have to leave Earth sooner or later. We're like the explorers. This is like Columbus discovering Canada.
I think that's wonderful. I think that's great. You've talked about that before, about the robot thing. I think you're exactly right. In this instance, it's not about that at all. It's about President Barack Obama trying to be Kennedy-esque and say something, really mystical and gnomic that will be carved in stone, and that kids in school, well, he said in our,
Or is he trying to squeeze crazy stuff in because nobody's listening right now?
Well, he's been squeezing crazy stuff in for 8 years because nobody was listening. For God's sake. I mean, how many executive orders? I think instead of trying to go to the moon, in 30 years, why don't we go to Aleppo by Monday and kick those worthless bastards' asses, like they need to have?
I think we could do both. I think, Kat, on the list of things that we have to do, this is there, but I think blocking meteors and asteroids should be in front of that.
Oh,
what do you
please.
think?
No, I mean, asteroid, take me now. No, I think there's a lot of better things we could use this money for than going to Mars. Like, I don't know, like curing cancer, maybe. I think a lot more.
You can do both.
I know. I think there's a lot more people out there being like, I wish I didn't have this cancer, than like, I wish I could be having this cancer on Mars. It's just not. Thank you. It's not what people are worried about, except for people like Obama who already have everything covered.
You could literally make that argument for anything. Like,
yes.
I want to buy these new shoes. Shouldn't you spend that money on stopping cancer? You're right. I won't get these shoes.
Well, because
listen, if Mars is going, I'm in.
Yeah.
And if they're taking volunteers to go now, I'm in. I'm down. I'll go. Because it takes 2 years to get there.
Yeah.
2 years to get back.
Yeah.
So I'd be back about 4.5 years.
Exactly.
So all this would be a wrap.
Yes, exactly.
I'm going.
I don't think he's going to.
It's a good point. Just disappear. I'm going to Mars. Yeah. You can just pretend you go to Mars.
I'll just
make
put it
a
on
little
myself,
bunker.
Left to Mars, holler at me in 4 years.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hashtag don't call me.
I went to Nebraska last week. And let me tell you something. I enjoyed every bit of it because my cell phone wouldn't work and I didn't have to watch and listen to that crap. It was wonderful.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Nebraska and Mars were the same. Man.
Well, I mean, it was kind of like another place out there. It was incredible. I loved it.
Cool.
They have cell phone service in Nebraska.
They sure do.
What are you talking
Not
about?
where
They got
I
cable
was,
TV and everything.
Oh, well.
Cars with 4 wheels.
Very spotty.
Houses with
Maybe
windows.
you're just going to figure out how to work
And
your
these
phone.
little things you plug in and get power. It's amazing.
Nebraska is one of my favorite states.
Absolutely. That's what I'm trying to. That's
and
the point I was
I'm
making.
disgusted with you, Larry. Send all of your letters, because we know you don't have the internet. That was a joke.
Tomorrow, yeah, we'll get 100 carrier pigeons sent in tomorrow from Nebraska.
Yes.
And one really tired guy on a pony. Just mail for him, sir.
Final thought here. Okay, I'm all for going to Mars, but there are other things we have to handle first. The threat of superintelligence, i.e., when artificial intelligence exceeds human intelligence by a factor of 10. This is the thing that we're going to have to be dealing with no matter what. When artificial intelligence realizes that they are smarter than us, we are the chickens on this planet, in the farm. Then also, I mentioned the asteroid meteor hit. That's an important thing. We need technology to blast out asteroids because all it takes is one. Then you got to have terror. You got to look at terror. Technology married to terror. At a certain point, some guy with a dirty bomb is going to do it, and we're going to have to rethink that. I'd put those three before Mars. Okay?
And I would leave it up to the private space companies.
There
Elon
you go.
Musk just said we could go to Mars for the cost of a house.
All right, last word. Space elevator. This is what's, no, space escalator. Make it really simple. Just an escalator to space. How easy is that? Final thoughts next.
4 years.
Takes 4 years.